Hi there, and welcome to 5-Minute Marketing. My name is Maria Grace, and my business is Maria Grace LLC, and I'm excited to dive into some basic marketing tips today. So I just want to talk a little bit about SEO, and if you don't know what that stands for, it stands for Search Engine Optimization, which in short is basically how high your web page ranks on a search engine like Google, or when you're looking for a product, service, business, whatever it may be, is your website on page 1 or page 17? Page 1 means you have better SEO. Page 17 means you have a little bit of work to do. So I just want to talk about a few key factors to SEO as we talk about how to understand this and how to get your website ranked a little bit higher. So there's definitely a bunch of factors that go in. One of these is page speed. So how quickly does your website load? Do you have a bunch of huge images that really bog it down? Did you know that the average person will only wait about 8 seconds for your website to load before they navigate away? And before you think that sounds crazy, like we're just a bunch of impatient millennials, I personally went to a website and I counted for 8 seconds, and man, that is a long time when you're waiting for a page to load. So I can attest to the fact that 8 seconds is way too long. So you want to make sure your website's loading quickly. Some other things you want to do is make sure you have the right keywords. Now that can extend to the content you create, but even on your home page, your about page, other website pages, you want to make sure you have keywords fit into your website in a natural way, because you don't just want to throw a bunch of keywords on there and hope for the best. That doesn't work, and that will actually probably hurt your website. But that's a really important factor. Another factor is simply your domain authority, which means how long has your website been around? Are a ton of people visiting it, or do you get like 2 visitors a week and it's your mom? Love it when my mom visits my website, don't get me wrong, but I don't want her to be the only one on it. So domain authority really factors in. If you have a brand new website, brand new business, you're just getting started, you have a little bit of an uphill battle. You want to get started early so don't get discouraged, but you're probably not going to rank as high as someone who's been open for 5 years or 10 years and gets a lot of consistent website traffic. But before I talk too much, the number one thing that you want to factor in is content. So right now, Google is really ranking websites for the kind of content they have, whether that's content on your homepage that talks to the product you offer, or the service you offer, or where your business is located, just depending on what is most relevant to you. Or that could be down to the blogs that you write. What words are you using? Are you providing content that's valuable for someone where they'll stay on your page, where they'll keep clicking on to the next blog, where they're going to be on your website for a long time? Maybe you create videos like this and you can just add some keywords and phrases and some transcripts underneath the video to make sure that Google or whatever search engine you use is able to actually see the content you're creating. Because if you just put up a video or an audio file, then that might help you with domain authority or website visitors, but it's not going to help you when Google or a similar search engine looks at your website to see what kind of content you're offering. Above all, though, you just want your content to be really good, really solid for your ideal customer. If you're creating great content, but the people who are interested in it aren't going to be interested in your product or service, then you're not using your time well. So I want to encourage you to first get clear on who your ideal customer is, who is going to love your business, who's going to spend a lot of money, who's going to keep coming back and refer other people to come back. And then I want you to focus in your content strategy on that person or that group of people, so that you know what to create, when to create it, and really why you're creating it. That will help you both with SEO, but as I'm sure you can tell by now, that will really help you when it comes to attracting that ideal customer. So that's a little bit about SEO. I'll give some more tips in a future video. If you have any questions, leave them below and I'll give an answer as soon as I can. Hope you have a great day.